Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 with France. So last time, what was last time? Finishing off the truce with Spain. I took land off Portugal to fulfill almost the rest of my French missions, and then truce broke them, and now I'm back at war with them. And with Norway I've been at war for about 70 million years. So let's continue. Plan with Norway is to just take the colony stuff here. I could also take their land in Africa, but I don't know. More interested in dealing with Norwegian La Plata, quite frankly. More people trying to put their grubby mitts on my new world. It's mine, I saw it first. Let's get going up towards Norway. Yeah, I don't really need to worry about Denmark being in this war, honestly. Thinking about just ignoring them, sieging down Akashus, and just getting back the... Oh no. I don't have an admiral on this fleet. I also don't have a flagship. Get me out. So yeah, I need to grab an admiral and a flagship. Here's the moral of the story there. Coimbra has been occupied by France. Gee, I sure hope it has. So yeah, what am I actually doing here with Portugal? Because I haven't actually left the game since the last couple episodes. My peace deal's still on the menu, minus the extra provinces that they decided to colonise. Let's see here. This is a war for York, but honestly, I think I'm going to take land that I don't have to call. Something like this. I know that's kind of petty, but yeah, there we go. Good enough. I can pretty much just integrate Scotland as they are right now. I know that I've been missing out on like a province or two, but honestly that's not a lot. And that's a better admiral. That's more admirable. And I can't ignore Denmark now, they're being a pain. How darest they. I also had this one single stack black flagged in Lubeckian land since forever. I think it's because it's trying to take the crossing there. Just realised. Let's not make it take the crossing. No wonder it was getting stopped. Because even though they're black flagged, there's still enemy ships passing through. Also, someone's kind-hearted. Did it say it was my ruler or my heir though? I don't think my heir is 15 yet. Nope, it was a Francois. It was a Francois benefit. Silver Tongue, Navigator, kind-hearted. You know, I've not really been commenting on my people's traits recently too much, but this campaign's had some pretty decent traits overall. There's been a few embezzlers and such, but there's been a lot of like conquerors and the like. So overall it actually balances out to be pretty damn good for me. So once I peace out Salzburg, it's just Venice and the Knights. So now I'm basically just shoehorning my focuses. And did it keep the good general on? Good. It did keep the good admiral on. Let's wait for some damage to be repaired. There is one galleon at 50%, but that's it. You know what? I'm just going to upgrade. I just realised a lot of my ships are going to be the low quality ones, which is why they're also taking a beating. If I upgrade their quality, they'll take less of a beating. So let's head to Bregenz and peace out Salzburg as I go. And also I can enforce religion. Also, what's nice about me taking out the Venetian land is I'm going to directly border Austria, making my goal towards Berlin and Vienna a lot quicker. Because let's not forget, this is the campaign where I want to go for both Napoleon's ambition and better than Napoleon. Yeah, Napoleon, better than Napoleon, and Napoleon's ambition. So I need to become revolutionary France, spread the revolution, and I need Berlin, Vienna and Moscow. Also, do I need to be over in Iberia anytime soon? Not really. Let's set these units up drilling to get back some of this much lost army professionalism, and also to save the manpower. There is also a manpower loss attached to what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm just going to wait until my fleet are all repaired. I was about to send them out and then realised that was a stupid idea. However, the knights are in Messina. They didn't even try to siege Capitanta? Calabria. Before they went over to Messina, so they could have delayed me by a month, but no. They didn't. Also, I'm abandoning this. They've got that. That's nearly finished. Abandoning this one. There you go. And then once I've finished taking Norway, all of South America is locked in. Oh! Did they get gold in Minas Gerais or anything funny? I see no gold. Minas Gerais is sugar. Oh, well. That equals no gold from Brazil then. Meanwhile, French and Mexico are up to 840 development, and France's mercantilism is pissing them off. Okay, I'm just going to pay off your debts, my guy. Maybe placate you a couple times. I can pretty much do what I want with my prestige increase, considering I'm getting 5 a year at 60 prestige. Oh, I was going to fight Marrakesh as well, wasn't I? Forgot about that. That's another army stack to come up. This is actually a good thing I'm forgetting about this, because it's just... I think I made the analogy a few episodes ago of leaving a coin down the side of the sofa and finding it. Let's go stop the 3k in Treviso. Also up to 700 ducats income a month. 300 more to economic hegemony, which is the goal, by the way. This is an economic hegemony campaign, because I'm feeling it. Oh, now there's a native uprising on the province just before it finishes up. Also, mission fulfilled, the 8 universities, because I'm starting to get universities, believe it or not. The event La Sorbonne appears. Hic et ubique terrarum, here and anywhere on earth. I get University of Paris till the end of the game, advisor costs and possible advice. I also gain 1 innovativeness and... Hold on. 1 innovativeness, 10 of each power, for every province that fulfills the requirements of this mission. The requirements being improved at least 5 times while having a university? Or what? We're getting 10 of each one power for each province. I don't get it. Does it mean of the ones they wanted? Yeah, I think so. It meant just of the list, so there was a maximum. Stupid me, expecting more. Right, 1650 right now. 1651 specifically. Looking good. Drill, drill. And again, that's going to go up and deal with brigands. I do have a unit actually sieging brigands. And I need to go and stop Venice. I mean, I can peace out Venice whenever I want. And I thought I paused the game, sorry. Peace offer from Venice is not going to happen just yet. I need to get my overextension reduced. Also, my peace deal with Venice is 94% overextension, courtesy of my increased admin efficiency. That's actually what's helping me here. The fact that I got the admin efficiency from the mission for 20 years, and the fact that I've hit 100 absolutism, I suppose, is also good. Because let's not forget, I get 30% effect of max absolutism. Also helping me out. I think it's also adding to the discipline you get from max absolutism. Yeah. Looking like it. Unless it's saying that I can go up to 130. Is that what it meant? Max effective absolutism. Either way. It's all good. The province finished up before the rebels finished sieging. Magnificent. And yeah, that's right. I've got a boat to catch. My ships are 70%. I'd quite like for that to be increased a bit. Meanwhile, let's gain a stab. For now. Also, how many universities do I have? 100. That's a good start. I mean, we all know that Enlightenment will probably go to an OPM somewhere in the Indian Ocean or something. It's going to go to like Aceh or someone, is my guess. And I shouldn't have clicked that button. Why did I just do that? I want to call Venice. Oh well, whatever. They're not over 100% overextension even if I sit on them. And I'm not taking any OE for myself in this Norwegian war. So that's also okay. Right, let's move up to see if I can get into Bacchus. Also, this army needs to drill. This can move away to, say, Paris. And yeah, I'm just keeping this army here just to stop, like, the knights. So let's grab Venetian Italy. I'll leave them in Istria and Naxos, honestly. That's looking good. Now, Emilia-Romagna, I'm actually going to concentrate development despite the fact that Parma's got a full core already. And I'm going to concentrate development in Venetia. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I have. Right, next, League of Cambrai. Now, I was a little bit apprehensive because it said it would delete the Doge's Palace. But I get reform progress growth from it anyway. So that's fine. I get 15% reform progress growth. I just lose 5% by no longer having the Doge's Palace. Oh, hold on. It doesn't remove it. It destroys it. Gotcha. And now I can build Doge's Palace here. For whatever reason. How weird. Okay, is it saying that you can do an either or? Is that what's going on? Does it just allow me to rebuild Doge's Palace and still keep the modifier? How cool. Hold on a second. Oh, I'm not going to be able to see the modifier in all this. Reform progress growth under the country modifiers, however, will tell a different story. Reform progress growth, 120%. Yeah, King's Palace residence. It's just on there. And I think it will stay even though I'm rebuilding the Doge's Palace. Oh, hold on. The French blah 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 does not have the Great Bro thingy at tier 1. Okay, cancel it. I'm just going to keep the modifier, I think. It gives extra stuff than just the thingy, and it sits somewhere between level 1 and level 2 on its bonus, so I'm fine with that. Remember to look at Norway. Also, that's hella cheap coring, look at that. Mantua, a notoriously high dev province at this stage in the game, is 20 admin power. Yeah, it's 32, and that's after I concentrated development. How nice. So that leaves one province in Italy, doesn't it, Siena? Doesn't it, Siena? Denmark won't join the war because they're already at war with France. Let's see here. Conquest is of course 100%. War on the Empire is slightly less. Doesn't really matter at this stage. Are you fighting Mainz, Ulm, Lübeck, Ingolstadt, and Ansbach? Who cares? Not I. Also, what's nice about me taking land for Scotland is that Meath and Scotland now connect to each other. Meaning, I can actually get this to rebel suppress all over. Awesome stuff. So, let's go just fight Ansbach, like the people involved. I was about to say Ansbach, but honestly, if I peace out Ansbach, I'll lose access everywhere. I'll lose my Ansbach access. You're welcome. Tick of the month's about to happen. Oh yeah, I remembered to move everything except the one unit that's moving to the province I need. Humorously. Also, I'm seat to another cardinal. I don't know who's adding these cardinals, but I seem to be ripping it up. So let's send these guys out towards these guys too. There's a lot of these guys references in there. You've got to work out which one I meant for what other kind of thing. The province of Fac. I'm not going to say it the way you want me to say it, but there is another way you could say that to make it sound a bit funny. Right, I'm sieging down Arcachus, which is good. I imagine Denmark. Oh, they don't want peace with me. That's fine. They'll get peace with me anyway. Norway, when I get 10%, you're going to concede La Plata for 6 war score. That's it. This war has trudged on long enough for you to accept that almost immediately. All I need to do is take your capital. I'm in full faith of this as a fact. Also, GB have pretender rebels. Portugal won't be able to defend England too well here. They're just going to lose them to pretenders. They could go land, but I doubt they will. You've got Portugal, who don't really even step into their own land, and then you've got GB, who don't even step into anything other than the New World. So I don't think there's even enough units to take on them pretenders. Just being honest. So let's see here. We'll go to Ansbach, and who else is in this war? Lübeck, Mainz, Ragusa, Ingolstadt. Ingolstadt are in this war. We'll go to Ingolstadt with this. And we'll send one of these stacks round to mines. Mines. That will do. I just don't want to overstack my units. For now. Not that it matters if I do, but I just mean in terms of for carpeting. It's just convenient. Right. Arcachus is sieged. Give me the colonial provinces. I need to load up my ships. And I need to get going to my land. Also, Denmark haven't yet joined this war. Because I think with the Emperor, it might just ask them at the time of the beginning of the war and then no other time. Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. Don't take my word there for gospel. I'm probably wrong. Also, it still feels like forever until I'm going to be able to get revolutionary France. But hey, Core Ideas is up. And running. Let's sort this out. So, diplomatic annexation cost, I've kept on all this time just because it's cheap. Or rather free, but I'll need to revoke it. Harsh treatment cost, probably revoke that at some point soon. And part of the reason for my unrest is my overextension, honestly. Once I deal with my overextension, it should be fine. And this is why I wanted the minimum autonomy in territories, by the way, because it's affecting my trade companies. Which is fantastic. And yeah, this is all blue now. I'm actually going to abandon the colony. I'll let them do it themselves. And I do need to take out Pacifico Norte. That's the only exception. That needs to just go. I also have a lot of ships being built. I don't remember where for. I think that's for Malacca, because I wanted to keep that above 50% if I'm honest. So Ingolstadt will be out of this war. Statistically speaking. But yeah, when I can get imperialism, I'm just going to chew through a lot of Austria-Hungary here. I might even be able to take Vienna and Berlin in one war, all told. But I imagine I'll start declaring war on them once their truce is up, honestly. 1634, I've got 2 years. Maybe not immediately, but, you know, not far away. My troops were loaded in the ship about 5 years ago, so let's send them off to The Hague. Bear in mind I did recently upgrade all my forts, or at least ask them to be upgraded. Don't know what happened vis-a-vis construction time though. And yeah, I'm probably going to just add more forts in sporadically. It's quite nice to just have the forts. Considering I'm running defensive ideas, they don't cost a lot. But they're a nice deterrent against all of my enemies that try to come into my land. I'm also once again 100k units away from my 100k units away from my force limit. What I'm gonna do, I think the max final combat width is 40, so let's make the end game stack a template. Add keyboard span to the template name. We'll never know what it is. It's going to be super sneaky. Definitely doesn't show you or anything. Imagine if it only showed you the template name, it didn't show you the units. That'd be so much fun, just to screw with myself and just make the names like really misleading. How far away from 1,000 ducats a month am I? 270 for convenience's sake. So still a bit. I also see that Siam got their revolution. Shame I haven't had mine yet. We had broke our alliance with Ayatai, what, just because they had a revolution? Isolationism. Ah. Well, thanks for giving me your province for less than 1,000 ducats, by the way. That was a real smooth move. That definitely assisted me. So let's start fighting some... Oh, rather start sieging more dudes. We're only 115k men in the hole. That's actually pretty respectable given what's going on. I suppose the Papal Sanction for War button's also helping me out. Plus, let's save up some papal influence so I can take diplomatic annexation cost. I'll use it for Meath and Scotland. I'm not sure I need to keep them. Then again, why don't I just keep them? I've got the relation slots. I'm not gaining any more allies recently. I don't even know if I want any more allies in the campaign. Who or what would I take? That being said, Kilwa as a war enemy could be fun. There's a lot of land right next to French South Africa. What's going on with rebels as well? We've got Leonese separatists. We'll just chop that down. And Makassari separatists. So yeah, next up will be admin efficiency followed by harsher treatment. It'll be fun to see just how low the bar can go for the harsh treatment cost. Let's go to Wurzburg. Let's just go into here and to... Hold on, let's go to Wurzburg 2. Electric Boogaloo. Let's send this then to Heidelberg, I think. Or can it come up to help with, say, Lübeck maybe? It could go up to, say, Hoya. And Denmark's now part of the war. They did indeed honour the call from Ansbach. Really, it's no less than expected, but still. English Town still shows just under 200 ducats, but I'm actually earning 300. It's all good. We also have Lübeck trying to siege my Italian provinces. Considering they're the ones I'm trying to core as well, that's not exactly nice. How dare you. It's right, I'm nearly finished sieging Siena. So mines want out of this war. I'll give them whatever they want. I suppose technically the real answer is whatever I want, because they just automatically do the money and war reps shenanigans. I shouldn't be... There we go. For some reason this doesn't let me move. Oh! Zone of control via Ansbach. I left via Ansbach to go to Aschaffenburg, then Wurzburg. Should have sieged down Wurzburg and then moved away, but that's fine. I wasn't really thinking about it. I didn't even know what was going on, as usual. Let's build some cathedrals. Down to about, say, 0.2 I think is fine. Or I should have organised it via cost, because the cheaper ones will indicate that the province already had a church in it. Oh well. I've still built some okay ones, if I'm honest. Toot toot. So, let's end this episode here. We'll continue this in the next one, so thank you for watching and I'll catch you again soon.